today about to be reacting to goofiest religion on earth. Now, before this video do start, I'm not here to judge your beliefs on life and what you got going on in your personal life. I'm just trying to see what he talk about simply. But let's see what he talk about.
As of me recording this video in 2026, the world's population is 8.3 billion. And out of that number, over 50% of the population follows an Abrahamic religion, being either Christianity, Islam, or Judaism. Of course, as we all know, these groups have gotten along perfectly fine throughout history, and nothing bad has ever happened between them, and there's nothing in modern times you can point out to prove this.
What? That's bullshit.
Hopefully that passes.
That's bullshit. And there's a lot of wars because of religion. For example, I'm not speaking on it. The whole Palestine and Israel stuff has got to do with religion, ain't it? Or am I wrong? Am I misguided? Let me know.
Monetization test. After that, you have other big ones like Hinduism and Buddhism and tribe religions. Usually not causing too much ruckus like the countries that follow Abrahamic religions. And yes, I say that as a Christian. It's just facts, alright? But the one quote-unquote religion that everyone comes together to make fun of and has been getting trolled since its dawn.
I don't want to say nothing and offend somebody, so let's see what he talk about.
Scientology. And I just...
Oh, Scientology? That's a religion? Science is not no... Dude, science don't believe in religion. They believe in facts, hardcore facts. If it can't be proven by the numbers, then it's not true. That's what I thought at least, but let's see.
To say before getting into this topic, I, Tommy NFG, am not... I love my life and live a great life. I would never take my own life in a million years. The only way would be if I got spoiled on the One Piece ending. Funniest thing about Scientology is it has nothing to do with science. Guess they just named it because it had a ring to it. The cross also has nothing to do with it. It's not associated with Christianity. Scientology was created in the early 1950s and the first church was opened in December 1950.
Really? Scientology? You learn something new every day. I didn't know this was a religion. I thought scientists just believe in numbers. So what do they do in church? Do they just study textbooks and whatnot, and astrology and all that extra stuff?
It was created by a man named L. Ron Hubbard, who, as you've probably heard by now, was a science fiction writer before founding Scientology. Totally nothing
so
suspicious.
Y'all believe in a religion that it's exactly what it's like. This is like somebody being cold. Whoever wrote the Goosebumps books, I forgot his name, and y'all believe in what he said. Like his word is bond. Like what he says is true. But he right. Come on, bro. What are we talking about?
I think we just ignore that little detail for now. It's mainly focused on weeding out the bad things in your mind by, and I'm not joking, the way you do this is you sit down with their own custom meter tool, and a counselor they hire makes you hold electrodes to the meter, which they say measures your stress, and they ask you to recall your traumatic life events until you reach a state of relief. The problem is clear now. They just haven't heard of looks maxing. They just need a quick lesson from clavicular on how to bring their cortisol levels down.
Oh, she said pizza? Pizza? What cheese on it?
Clavicular at a car Spike one day offer him pizza.
Every fucking time there's
Apparently, ex-members say it acts like a lie detector and is used for their interrogations. You're telling me Scientology made a better lie detector than the actual they use in law enforcement? No wonder people are scared of them. How did they get the engineers to make this? Their main belief is in a god named Xenu who killed billions of people on Earth 75 million years ago. And because
this sound like some stuff straight out of a comic book. Time out. This what is this? An invincible villain?
No wonder people are scared of them. How did they get the engineers to make this? Their main belief is in a god named Xenu who killed billions of people on Earth 75 million years ago. And because of that, all of those little spirits / souls attached to humans that cause us all our mental suffering and is why humanity is so terrible now. I will say,
yeah, this straight out of Invincible. This script straight out of Invincible. Because what?
I can understand why this made a core religion. This would be a horrible TV show or movie. Type of to end up on IMDb with a 1 star. Every year, Scientology becomes more and more irrelevant with everyone making fun of it. The only thing keeping it running still is a generation at this point. I don't think I even have to point out. You can all assume who it is. Boomers are their main demographic and core followers. They still manage to recruit younger people just at a way less scale. The other thing is all of the celebrities in it who really are the only reason they still get mainstream attention. Tom Cruise Cruise might as well be the CEO of it the way he bring attention to Scientology. When you have one of the biggest actors preaching your religion, people are gonna talk about it. Scientology is facing one big problem though. The way they operated and how they were able to get away with so much was by silencing critics by any means and being intimidating to anyone who tried to be a whistleblower. They actually were kinda good at doing it too. Fun fact, Scientology in the 1970s managed to infiltrate the government with spies working in government offices. It's funny that out of all other countries that try their best to have spies in the U.S.
So do they believe in heaven and hell? What do they believe in? What happens after death? After death in Scientology, do we just become a spirit that just roams around the earth and then go into a different human? How? I don't understand this.
and try to steal hidden info in the American government. That an organization who believes we're all floating spiritual sperms just attached to random bodies managed to do it. People say they still try to intimidate and have teams look for any type of criticism. Maybe that worked more in the past when less people were on social media. I feel the internet is so big and they get so much hate, it'd be damn near impossible to get everyone. If they send some unmarked vans in front of my place, I'll let y'all know though. Recently though, a trend emerged on TikTok which put them back in the spotlight, which is people going to different Scientology buildings and running through them like subway surfers trying to get the best record. If they had any intimidating aura, this trend threw that all in the trash.
Now this messed up. Imagine a group of people running through your church. You know how mad you'll be. This is their sanctuary. This is where they worship their God. They killed billions. What are? No, all these people need to go to jail, and if they kids, go to juvie. Ain't no way. It's just I don't believe in disrespecting one's beliefs, cause people base their whole life around a certain belief on whatever they believe in. Now, what I don't like is when people try to push their beliefs on you, cause I'm giving you respect by not speaking on your beliefs, cause I may not agree with it 100%, but don't try to push it on me. But this is a different level of disrespect. I ain't gonna lie. Talking about Scientology speed run. Ain't no way. Oh
Now,
man.
if you're asking, is this illegal? Probably, but it's funny as hell. Honestly, I have no clue how a trend like this even starts. Someone
Right,
just
who
posts
just
one and
randomly thought of this? Like, bro.
viral randomly. But no one really cares, and people find it funny because Scientology is not a good faith operating organization. It operates like a cult where you basically have to spend your whole paycheck to understand more and more. There's countless people that post on TikTok alone how either a family member or friend have cut off all contact with them after joining at the decision of Scientology. For example,
Hey y'all, let me get an ad block when I get my time. Don't worry about it. Just stay down until we come up. Y'all on the broke side of YouTube right now. Just chillax.
this one TikTok, this woman explains how she lost her 15-year-old cousin to them, who they made sign a billion-year contract to them. Yes, you heard that right.
Sign a billion-year contract. Eat my bro. What?
Billion-year contract.
It would probably take your whole lifespan trying to count how many generations of people that is in the family. Apparently, it's just a symbolic contract, and courts don't hold it up because that will get shut down ASAP. And if you sign it, you're required to work 100+ hour weeks where you get an allowance of $50. This shit is just modern slavery.
I was just about to say that. So you signing up to be a voluntary slave. You volunteering to be a slave. There's really people out here falling for this. I see why they speed running
The
through
logo
this.
behind it. They don't care if it's their family they have to betray. The niece of the current leader of Scientology right now explained how they pretty much tried to hold her hostage and prevent her from leaving.
My name is Jenna Miscavige. My uncle's the leader of Scientology, and I escaped when I was 22. When I finally decided to leave Scientology, they tried to get to me in the last way they knew that they could, by keeping my husband at the time and convincing
Damn, 22 years of slavery. Oh my goodness. Some people did a lifetime though, so that ain't nothing, sweetie.
him to
Oh
stay.
my God, her eyes thrown me off a little bit. Y'all see?
I was ready to leave, and Scientology ordered me to sign a document saying I would never speak ill about Scientology or else I would pay them millions of dollars. I refused. They said if I didn't get an interrogation on their e-meter, which involved them holding me in a room, videotaping me, asking me invasive questions, and attempting to get blackmail information, they would never let me talk to my friends again.
I know there's gonna be a couple of brain dead idiots saying, But Tommy, how about all the other religions who try to do this stuff? Yeah, no shit. It's not good when anyone does it. Just talking about the Abrahamic
It's on a different level. Like Christianity, Catholic, what's the other one? Jehovah. They not as bad. They not about to sit there and force you to sign a contract. It's either you dedicate your life to it or you don't. You gonna get shunned. You might get shunned you might get shamed from your family, but it is what it is. Do what you want to do. It's your life, YOLO.
Would walk into most churches or mosques or synagogues and have the leaders there saying you have to drop thousands before being let in. The speed runs have been happening so much, people have been building a map of the Scientology building. Specifically, a lot of these are happening in the LA Scientology building. They like to put the buildings in popular areas, by the way, to trick people who have no idea what it is and try and get them to join. And every day, like it's a war in the Middle East or something, a part of it gets mapped out even more. First, they only had the first floor, then someone did the basement, so they added it, and now
Nah, people got too much time on their hand. Only if people dedicated this time to getting the bag, we'll all be rich as a society. But then again, some people are born into riches, so they don't gotta work as hard. I'm assuming that people that's doing this, y'all born into riches.
people are getting different maps for ones in different states and across the world. They got one in Salt Lake City, Utah, so there's probably a speedrun coming soon there. I feel like if anyone was to do it in Utah, it would be Mormons. They don't play about Joseph Smith over there. I wouldn't be surprised if this manages to go worldwide. They do have multiple HQs around different parts of the world. Because so many people film videos.
Wait, where they more so based at though? It looked like they got most of them in the United States territory. A couple in Russia. Asia, it's either between Asia or Russia. Africa, decent. Australia, they got 4. But now I'm gonna say America, Mexico got 1, 2, 3. They got 3. South America, yeah, it's either North America or Asia. I think it's North America. That's where they more so based at. Damn, that's crazy.
What HQs around different parts?
Yeah, I don't know how to read a map without the words. Stupid ass nigga. Yeah.
So many people film vids trolling the Scientology LA place. One of the girls has become popular herself, named Shannon, to the point where people take pics with her like she's a celebrity. She does not play about defending the Scientology.
Yeah, she gonna put her life on the line. Yeah.
For her, if Scientology goes down, she might as well go down with them. People also stop by the building because they think she's fine. Y'all niggas are such gooners that you would join a cult just to have the chance to
pay thousands just to get a chance with her. Whole time she got a husband. Maybe. I don't know that lady, but
talk to someone. People be making whole ass edits of Scientology workers they think are sexy.
I was gonna say this looked like a white thing, but I seen one black lady, so clearly they got some confused black people up in there.
As much as we can make fun of them, they do know what reels people in. They 100% pick the most conventionally attractive people to recruit. It's already a known thing. That's how a lot of cults work. They put the nicest, finest person in front of your face to get you in. Believe it or not, there's people who are defending Scientology and telling people to stop the harassment, acting like Scientology doesn't harass people every day. They will go out their way by hiring spies or private investigators to track people who leave. But having people run through their building a couple of times is where you draw the line. The trend has gotten so bad that they decided to completely remove their door handles to the building. This is a building code violation and a fire hazard, by the way.
Oh yeah, for sure. What the hell? Oh, hell no.
And they couldn't get out because no employee had a key to the lock. I imagine it's only a matter of time before the kids start breaking the glass.
Why they getting all that money? Why not just throw some money into security, better security? Y'all getting all them thousands, millions, billions. Come on, bro.
outdoors. Now that they notice people aren't falling for the propaganda, and especially younger generations, they've started to up their social media presence mainly on TikTok to try and get right with the kids. There's this one account named Scientology Minnesota, which is purely a propaganda account. And of course they had to get the most Chad looks-maxing guy to make the TikToks.
Hey,
Hey,
is that the Church of Scientology?
yeah, come inside.
Does Scientology believe in God?
Yeah.
Does Scientology make you sign a billion-year pledge?
No.
Does Scientology believe in past lives?
Big time.
Do you have to wear that uniform to be a Scientologist?
Only if you want to.
Crazy thing is, people be falling for it. Yeah, he would get me into Scientology.
People just lustful, just horny, just horny, degenerates.
Sign me up. I want him to teach me everything. We are too gooned out, man. Guys, this is a cult, remember? I know for a fact some
Clearly
of
a
the
cult.
Scientology members be looking in the comment sections
I
and
feel like
the
every
glaze.
religion is a cult in a way, but y'all don't want to have that conversation. I'm gonna leave it at that. No
Some of
bull.
them have whole ass lives outside of the building. I'm surprised they don't read more comment sections and decide to leave. They also have hired more security at the building apparently to
There
stop
we go.
it.
There we go. Put the door handles back on, bro. Like, that's the dumbest. For y'all to call yourself Scientology, bro, that's the dumbest solution to y'all problem. If y'all don't up y'all security.
I don't know how much that will work considering people have still done it.
No, I'm thinking, bro, what if somebody oil up, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all ever watch the episode when nigga just got in grease, just a lot of grease, and he was just in his underwear? Somebody just run through that bitch with just grease and boxers, and just running through that bitch. So now you can't catch him, bro. Oh, that'd be crazy.
Security there.
That'll go viral. That'll go viral. If somebody do that, I need 10% of that idea.
I like to think
Thank
the
you.
police in LA have gotten so many calls from Scientology. They just throw all the police files in a bin they never check. Because if they're getting constant complaints for little things like that compared to actually solving dangerous crimes, they can definitely skip on some kids running through the building with meta glasses. Anyways, that's gonna be it. I'll let y'all know if they can.
Anyways, bro. Honestly, bro, the goofiest religion on earth. Call it what you want. I'm not sitting here bashing nobody's religion, but will I partake in the study of it? No, thank you. This is definitely cult-like behavior. This is a literal modern day cult. If you don't think any other religion is cult, Christian, Muslim, Catholic, Jehovah, all that, then this is for sure cult. But that's a conversation for another day. But I'm catching niggas in the next one. Yes, sir.